two men ran into shul, into the main part of the shul, shouting at us to close the doors, close the windows, because someone is trying to get him. And as I became aware after what had happened is that, struggle for words, we'll call him the attacker, had got into a car and after he'd been around the shul, he'd gone back to wherever he came from, he got into his car and he had deliberately crashed his car into the gate entrance area where a security guard was standing, and he drove his car into that security guard, very badly injuring him. He's still in hospital. One of them very, very quickly, with very great bravery, ran towards the shul to ask people to lock the doors, essentially. And from what I understand, the attacker got out of his car and he was chasing him. And this is not necessarily, he's not a man in his 20s. And he, with great bravery, ran into the shul, got to the front doors, locked the front doors, so that the attacker's goal it was to get inside wasn't able to get inside. In the same time, another one of the volunteers who was outside, he went to essentially intercept the attacker, and he struggled with him, and he was very badly stabbed. He, Baruch Hashem, is out of hospital. He's on the mend, but again, it's a long journey. But because he did that, because he ran towards this person to stop him, he gave time to the other man to run inside and tell everyone and to lock the doors. One thing which I only became aware of a little later, a lot later, at the end of the day after Yom Kippur, was that when he crashed his car, the attacker jumped out of his car, and one of our mispalim was coming into the gate, a very, very special and good man called Melvin. He was coming into davening, and when the attack began, he was there about to walk into the shul gates, and the attacker jumped out and killed him. He was murdered there, just in the entrance to the shul, and he was one of the casualties, one of our Kadosha. He was a very, very special and good man, and yeah, we really, really miss him.